me.
Welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. You're today with Sir Nygel, the House of Wave Files from the Dark Gray Triad. Always looking left because I'm not right. But you know what is right? These pants. They feel good. They hug miner's thighs.
So it was all good until you said they hug my inner thighs. Like that part was a little...
Yeah, it was a little questionable. But you know, I just thought about when we first came over. I was like, yo, these shorts is tight. Like literally. But then I guess I'll segue from there. You know what else is tight? My man.
Pause.
Yeah, why not?
How tight am I?
Boy, pause that.
Needs to know. But welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. And if this is your first time, welcome to the Don't Judge Me podcast. I am Delnegro. He is Sir Nygel, and you out there, you are the jury. And as a member of the jury, it is your responsibility to judge with us any and everything that we bring to you. You can do that a number of ways. One way, you can give us a call at 202-642-9398. You can send us an email at dontjudgepod@gmail.com. Or you can leave a comment on one of the many posts that we share all over these social media streets, be it YouTube or Instagram, sometimes TikTok, but we get no love over there. We're just going to talk about the places that love us back. So that's YouTube and Instagram. And just remember, anything you as the jury joining us in judgment say, we just may include in a future episode like we are going to do today. But we'll get to that in a moment. What's been going on, Mr. Sir Nygel? How's it hanging?
Oh, hanging pretty good. I feel like, what have I done? St. Patrick's Day pass. Always like that. Wore green the other day to work.
On St. Patrick's Day?
Yes. I was doing the damn thing. I will say on the Metro, I feel like no one else was wearing green though. I was like, oh, I should pinch everyone. But then I was like, no.
Is that a thing?
Well, allegedly. I guess you shouldn't do it on strangers. But yeah, you're supposed to, like, I guess if you were to go have a function and not wear green, you get pinched.
Oh.
But I'm also always, I guess, covered because I have a green tattoo on my chest. So technically, I'm always wearing green.
But no one knows that, so you're going to have to rip it open your shirt.
I would pull down the shirt and show a little skin.
Whoa, I would pull it out.
I said pull down the shirt.
Oh.
But I mean, if that's what it takes too. I mean, the tattoo's on my chest. I don't know how I can pull out my chest. At that point, maybe I'm just, doing everything, right? Just whip it out and be like, hey, what's up?
Drop down and get your eagle on. Mm-hmm. That's what. So
the 6 inches from butt to tip. You know what I'm saying? Just out here thriving,
living a glorious life.
Let you know what's going on. I can't think of anything else I've done. I can't remember last weekend. Oh no, because I had St. Patrick's Day. I was busy. Yeah, but outside, I feel like not much, just hustling, bustling. I feel like I've been doing 2-a-days.
Working out?
Yeah, working out.
Okay.
So that's actually been eating up my schedule pretty aggressively. I'm usually up at 3:30. I work out till about 6:30. Well, I might not start working out till like 4:15. 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
Then 6:30, I'm done. 7:10, I'm out the house. I go to work, come home. 5:30, I go downstairs, work out again. That goes to about 8. In bed by 9. Recycle, repeat.
So how much time are you spending working out per workout shift? How much time?
In the morning, maybe 2 to 2.5 hours, and then at night, an hour or so. I didn't have to mention the 40 minutes both ways to work. So 4 or 5 hours a day, maybe.
So more than a third of your alert time is you working out.
Yeah, probably. Well, because I feel like I'm only I go to bed like at 9:10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up at 3:30. So I feel an 18-hour day, 25% of it is active. Maybe. Yeah. 25% of it is active. 50% is work. And then 25% I cry in a fetal position because I don't have anything else to do. Actually, I just bought a new video game, and I'm like trying to get the maximum. Like after we get off of this joint, like I'm going upstairs to play video games until like 10 o'clock. Like ideally, so I can get as much as possible because I'm not gonna be able to play tomorrow.
Yeah, one of my friends gave me a call the other day, and she was like, "What do men do? What do men want to like go and hang out?" And I was like, "Nothing. Like what? Nothing. Men just the whole thing about like niggas want peace. They not going anywhere that can disrupt their peace or introduce something different. That's not what they consider peaceful. It's just I'm gonna do this. I like this. I'm gonna stick to this. It's no exploring unless like once you get past a certain age, there's no more exploring unless you have a partner to explore with or to introduce you to things.
Oh yeah,
because otherwise you're just doing what you do. Whatever you do, that's where you are.
Because some stuff is like, oh, that would be cool. But I'm not pressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember one time the Smithsonian had like a video game exhibit. And I was like, oh, that seems like a cool thing. I'm good. I didn't go.
Yeah, we know things.
But if I had like a significant other, I would have tried to convince them to go with it.
That's a memory. Like you have something to share. Like I was explaining how with an ex, we used to watch certain shows certain days of the week together. Once we broke up, I've never looked at those shows again because the experience, it wasn't because like it makes me sad because it's just like, I just like doing that with her. I don't like doing that. It was just
a dialogue and something to talk about. Like, oh, what do you think is happening? What do you think is going to happen next week? And all this other jazz. Like, I think that's even how I used to watch Grey's Anatomy, actually. Like,
I did that too years ago, yeah.
And then I tried to continue watching it after the person moved on. And I was just like, I don't really care about this. And I stopped watching it. And then like, I think it's still going on.
It is.
That was at least 10 years ago I stopped watching it.
Like, it was much longer than that for me. It's probably 15, 16 years ago.
When Doc McSteamy...
I was about to say Doc McStuffins, which is not quite...
that's a totally different thing. I actually watched that too. But Doc McSteamy, when he, I think, died in the airplane accident, or not died in that, but like some accident, he wound up like suffering something. Spoilers, sorry. And he died, and then he was like, "Oh, why are you feeling so good?" And he's like, "Oh, because this is after accident adrenaline." You know what I'm saying? Like you're about to die. That's why you feel better. And then after that, I was like, "What the fuck am I?" I was like, I'm good. I don't
what am I doing here? But yeah, she wasn't asking for herself. She was just trying to like give her friends advice on where they could meet men at. And and you're not breaking the house. I was like, it's pretty much my answer. Like, you're not. It's like she came up with the answer, which is really like, you just have to live life, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you could do is live life.
Live life and then hope you come across someone who has something of interest to you. Because for the most part, like men aren't going to the same spaces that women are going to because we don't like the same things.
No.
We're not into the same stuff. And again, once you get past a certain age, being outside isn't exciting. Like, I want to go, men want to go, not me, but men want to go like fishing to their old watering hole, go to a place to maybe smoke a cigar, play some poker or pool, watch a game. That's all a bar, like a dive bar in a neighborhood or something like that. Or Fridays or the Green Turtle. Like they're going.
Oh yeah, I give
they're just Fridays. Going to where they're familiar and comfortable. They're not really like, men stretch out differently to meet women than women expect men to like just be casually there. Like that's him. Men like wearing t-shirts. If he likes wearing a shirt at all, you know what I'm saying? Like because there's some discourse online about women saying, and they might not be actual women, but that's neither here nor there. But women saying men aren't attractive, and you see less attractive men in the world than you see women in the world. However true that may or may not be, a lot of that has to do with, because like after a point, men are like, is this even worth it?
Well, let's also just touch on that, right? Men come as they are, right?
Sure.
I am me. I have my 17-in-1 body wash, face wash thing, shampoo, conditioner,
tire shine. It's all
tire
that.
shine,
it's all that.
Armor All, Febreze, right? And I walk out the house. Even with my best fit, this is me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have foundation, lace front, fake eyelashes, fake eyebrows, fake eyes, fake face, fake nose, fake titties, fake butt, fake everything, and be like, why ain't there nobody that looks good? You don't look good either. Jump in the pool. Jump in the pool. Let's see what you look like. Because you don't look like that. And all of us have seen it. It was like makeup tutorial movie, joints on YouTube.
Sure.
And it's like, it'd be some crusty looking joint, and then all of a sudden they put makeup on, and it's like, oh, you look like a porcelain doll. Or something. It's like, brother, you don't look like that either. Talking about you look good. You don't look good. Let me put like $100 worth of makeup on my face. That'd be crazy. I wouldn't do it, but I bet you I have some flawless skin.
Fair.
And some of them don't even do it right. We talked about this before, like the hair, like because we're taller, like right. You look down, you like, I could, who sewed that in?
Yeah, I will always say wigs is just old lady stuff. I'm going to stay out of women's business other than to say wigs are old lady stuff.
I mean, as long as it, like, if it comes off like a Lego piece.
Let me
do that. I'd be cool. Because then it'd be like so much cooler, like, you know what, I don't like that. And then put the new other one on. That's cool. If it's like interwoven, then I have a problem with it. Because I saw this joke, like Kevin on stage was talking about, like, my wife be having me cut out her hair. I was like, cut out what? Like, what are you be doing? And he was, I guess he said, like, help cut out the rubber bands and the wig because it's sewn in, but he can't cut her hair because if he do, I was like, that's love. I appreciate that, right? Mm-hmm. But it's also like, that sounds like a war zone. Because he even referenced it, like, I felt like I was in a Hurt Locker. And he was like, if I cut the wrong thing, I'm going to be in trouble. And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds crazy. But that's a lot of that. I feel like that was a professional job. Some of these jumps don't be getting professional jobs. We talked about this before on dating apps. And I don't want to be ranting on females, and I apologize. I'm coming for y'all. But I see sometimes I go through, like, there'll be 5 pictures. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, if this is the girl, she's different skin tone and looks different in every photo. Like, I don't, like, that's false advertising.
Yeah, I think.
You can't be Michael Jackson in your photos, Joe. You brown, you light, you medium.
Vitiligo on the other one.
And then you got blonde hair on one. Like, who are you? Are you a spy?
I think people don't really know themselves. So that's why a lot of times dating apps don't give the right impression.
Not to mention filters.
Yeah. Same friend said to me that, they were on a dating app and they saw pretty women and was like, why are these women using filters? Like, why aren't they just personal choice? But I think overall people don't have a really good idea of who they are. So they're setting forth an image. And it's interesting how, like, redundant terms and phrases and photos. Like, my favorite photo to see on a dating profile is the woman who takes the picture in Greece. I don't know what city it is, but when they're standing atop. And
I thought you were talking about, like, cooking. I was like, in Greece, like, the dirty kitchen, like, what the fuck? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's a water scene behind them, and it's the white building, and they're at the top of the stairwell or whatever, and they have them a long flowing dress that's blowing in the wind, because that picture says to me, you single as fuck, because you took that trip because you can, and it's something that made you feel better about single as fuck. Like, that is, instead of cutting their hair nowadays, they take that photo.
Elaborate trips.
And I've seen it with white women too. Like, oh, that photo, the super single photo. That's the photo that indicates, like, I ain't had a man in a long time.
That's funny.
Because it to me, it's one of those things.
But
like, if you had a man,
all the people I've seen with that photo, and I think most of them are single as hell.
If you had a man, you wouldn't take that trip. And, like, unless it was planned before, but, like, with the man, you're not going there.
Unless they are, in fact, of Greek descent, maybe.
But they still not taking that photo. They're going to take a photo in the town. That photo is the super signal for being single photo. Yeah. We've all seen the blue, the purple, the teal, or the peach just flowing and blowing in the wind over the cliffs of the town that's way below. And from what I found is they don't tell you. It's a whole lot of steps you got to walk up to get there.
Oh, I believe it. And I don't know if it, I guess depicts single per se, but also I guess like in the Aztec joint.
I don't think that's a super.
They're
single.
Adventurous though. Like
I think that's just like you took the excursion.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you just took the excursion.
Every time I see it though, I'd be like, nah, you do too much.
Nah, I think that one's.
I wouldn't want to do it
because I've seen dudes there. I've never seen dudes at the top of the stairs.
Dudes don't take pictures.
I mean, if you go somewhere, you might, but we don't. We don't.
We don't.
But I've seen dudes at I've seen dudes at at the bottom of the Aztec pyramids or whatever. I've seen dudes in these spaces. It's just, that Greece one though, nah.
I give you the Greece joint. I definitely give you the Greece joint because, like I said, I want to say like I'm now about to go through Facebook and I'm about to just. I mean, there's no way to search for that. But I know I've seen it. If
you're listening and you've taken that photo, you know someone who's taken that photo, let us know.
I wonder if they have like a booth set up, or is that like, is that like a timer? Or
no, it's not. It's a professional photo. Like you hire a photographer.
Okay.
You hire a photographer to take the photo.
That's what I'm wondering. Like if there's just a guy there just ranking in money, like
there's guys
and probably like I know you're single.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that was agrees at.
That's exactly what these single women who just want to feel like they're extraordinarily beautiful. Pictures could be fired, but I do think that's an indication of something.
No, I give you that. I definitely give you that. But I feel like also like, because we was who was talking about the other day? We was at my like function. We was talking about people, and I guess just cadences of like I guess dating as an older person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, like usually it's hard to be able to kind of find people out there. You almost gotta like hope you bump into somebody with like a large family that you can maybe get to with a cousin or something.
Yeah.
Or like I feel like you don't meet organically new people like you would back in the day. Like, I mean, when I say back in the day, not like society, but just like
we're in
school.
You're in the house. So like.
But that's what I'm saying, like in school or like, cause I remember like when I was in high school, I felt like I was meeting new people.
Because you were surrounded by people, but it's not quite.
Yeah.
It's not quite.
Even college, it was like, all I had to do was go a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I would bump into people. I'm like, who are you? You're new. And I chose to walk through lot 6 versus lot 4 that day. You know what I'm saying? Just that time, that random occurrence or whatever. But yeah, Costco. I would say Costco. Costco would be my bet. That's where I go. But even then, I don't know if I'd exchange numbers with anybody. I feel like I'd judge you based on what's in your cart.
Well, or there could be an expectation that if you're a real gentleman, you'll handle what's in that cart.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't, never know who you're bumping into.
That's crazy. It's like a $300 cart.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No, I got my own groceries too.
If you're a real gentleman.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't a gentleman. Pop out of here. No. See, honestly, it was funny. Back in college, I used to joke with my friends about the $200 date, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of us was like, that's crazy work, right? Now, mind you, inflation is probably going up.
In college, that is crazy work.
$200? Like $400? You might as well put a ring on my finger at that point because that's crazy. I'm never doing that.
I'm only going to say it depends, and I still think 400 is not really like. Are you taking out other people besides the two of you? Like, are you going out with a friend group? Like, why is it 400?
If we're not together, like I'm not paying for anything.
I don't like even if you go to some place like what is it called? One of those mini golf indoor spots.
Oh, Topgolf?
Not Topgolf.
Oh, a putt-putt?
Like a putt-putt spot, but like the elevated one.
Yeah,
I've been to
glow in the dark jumps or whatever.
Yeah, that's Monster Golf, but like it's just one spot.
I mean, I'm just throwing out there.
This is one spot. It's got alcohol and like small.
Oh, I know they had those now.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, that shows you how long it's been for me.
So what I'm saying is like, all right, you start off there, right? Let's just say you pay $80-$90 for that experience between the two people, between the drinks and the golf, whatever.
Okay,
that's what you pay.
All right.
So we're going on a $400 budget. So like we got $310 left. Really, like, are we going to a show at the Kennedy Center that's now closed? Like, what are we doing that's going to cost $310?
We could invest it on a trip to go to Greece.
You're not going to get far with that. But like, if we're going to dinner, if we're going to just like a concert, all right, concert tickets.
Look, I'll give you those experiences because we were both experiencing them.
Mm-hmm.
Me buying you 3 pounds of mayonnaise isn't going to help. What are we about to?
You're right.
About to do some wild shit.
It's different. You're right.
That's me buying you. Unless you making me everything that I bought, or we're experiencing that. We're cooking together. We are now meal prepping together.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You're right.
Then I'm just buying you groceries.
It's different. Yeah, fair.
Like if we're going to a concert, I will drop some money to go to a concert. I will drop, or even a performance, a comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
I've been known to try to get a front row ticket, you know, like if I can. I mean, within reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go like 4 digit, you know, like I'm not spending $1,000 a ticket. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But I will try to get my best to get as close as possible while breaking the bank.
Okay. I mean, that's
I will do
an experience.
that.
That's an experience. That's worth
That's an experience. That's something to be like, oh, we had a good time. Just kind of, we talked about the TV show. We got be able to indulge, be able to talk about, oh, that was funny. What? Oh, didn't you think that was funny or whatever. But, or, you know, they say something out of pocket. You look at them like, why are you laughing? You know what I'm saying? Because who does that really good? Like, I think it was Corey Holcomb, right? Back, I mean, all the stuff he go on with him, but he would say some stuff and you'd be like,
What'd
like,
you
don't you hate when your girl be dating an ugly dude? What the fuck?
Like this ugly dude brought you here. Man, what?
Like,
you gotta say
okay.
bitch.
Now you hurt my
Because
feelings.
it's Corey Holcomb, so you gotta say bitch all the time.
Yeah,
bitch.
something. But I swear, like it was always so hilarious. But like, that's an experience. That's something that you're doing. Even like a vacation. Even like I've done a trip where I could go to like Taste of Chicago and stuff like that. Like we're experiencing food and going to the trip, right? But like, just buying you groceries, that's wild.
All right,
I'm about to pay for a bill.
Start of the question. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, cell phone bill for her. Nah. 300.
You gonna talk to other people?
300, 400. Yeah, she got kids, man.
Nah.
That's why she got all those items in the cart.
Nope.
She got a family of 3.
Nope.
4.
I'm gonna tell you one time
And a
I
dog.
got
And a cat.
items from the joint because it was like, hey, let me, you know, like to pick up some stuff so we could do it together.
Uh-huh.
I ain't get none of that stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's
She
never
fleeced
gonna
you.
happen. Yeah,
She
kinda-
fleeced you.
Well, it was me being sweet, but then it backfired. I ain't get none of it. I'm like, all right,
She
Never
fleeced you.
again.
And now
never again. That's a girl gift from me is a bottle, maybe. I don't know.
now every woman has to pay because Sir
Oh, yeah?
Nygel didn't get fed his way.
Isn't that how you always do it? Oh, I don't date Sagittariuses. I'm paying the price from previous Negroes.
You know what? I thought that recently. Saw a young lady's profile. It said some decent things, and I saw her sign was like a water sign, and I was like, they're aloof. I would never. I would never.
You know, it's funny, like on the other vein, right? And I have this actually another segue. I'm actually glad we're talking about this. It was like, be the reason why they hate your astrology sign. And I was like, oh, I love that energy. And then it was like another joke where it's like when you're dating people or when you're trying to get to know people, instead of asking them, what do you do for a living? Ask them, who's the enemy in your story?
Oh, so could you answer that question? Who's the enemy in your story? I need to think about it. Who's the enemy? Yeah, I do know who the enemy in my story is.
I feel like mine's gonna be dark. It's probably me. But if I had to like put it on, we'll see. Because I feel like I have such a small circle now. Like I don't really think I have like a.
The enemy in my story is the bird that you're familiar with.
Oh, okay.
Definitely the enemy in my story.
Okay.
Because like I can start the story from that point, and it's just like I understand it. Because in fact, I had started the story from that point, and got responses back like, "Oh, I understand why you act that way now." That person is the enemy in my story.
See, like, and that's where like I feel like I haven't had I haven't had like a significant other in a long time, so I don't have like a catalyst in that point. And then like most like I feel like boys, they're boys, right? It's like I mean, like I know you, but do I know you? Like I know your birthday, but I don't know your last name. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think when we were younger, the enemy in our story probably was a dude.
I feel like if I had to like go back to an enemy, it would be the person we asked you to take one for the team for.
Okay. Help me out.
We worked together
Right.
with her, and she worked in Denver.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Why are they the enemy?
Because they fucked me over on a promotion and
Got it.
and all that other stuff.
There were a number of people bouncing around in my head.
Oh no, yeah, not BB, but
Got it.
KS.
Yeah.
KS, and I would say is the enemy of my story.
Got it. And then
Because I usually
at
very
that point, and then it changed.
well, yes, because I used to do stuff that I loved.
Mm-hmm.
I had to change my career. I then got my degrees because of it.
Oh, really?
Well, before I was night shift, I couldn't do it.
Oh, it really changed it. Your story track went
I went from night shift to like a vampire to like a person who lived during the day. Shortly after that, I did lose the weight, but then COVID hit, gained the weight, then lost the weight again. But yeah, my story I think started at that point. I guess 8 years ago.
Okay.
I would say that would be the person if I had to think of like a villain. But I think now I don't really think about them. But if I had to pinpoint someone who I like despised.
Yeah, I think whomever caused the change is the villain in the story.
Mm-hmm.
I think whoever gave you the great power that you now have great responsibility for.
Yeah,
is that
so it'd be
villain.
chaos. Chaos, I think, is my villain. Which honestly, I like the fact that the question was phrased because it was like, well, ideally, you don't know this person, so if you ask them who's the villain in your story, they're more open to tell you because it's like, well, I don't know you, and I don't know if you're going to be around, so I could share pretty much with a stranger at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's beautiful.
Yeah. That someone said to me recently, we should be vulnerable enough to tell a stranger anything and not have any worry or concern. And I said, no, I'm honest enough to say things, but I'm not that vulnerable with a stranger. That's just
no, I wouldn't either.
That's kind of.
I feel people are that way with me. I've had people tell me some wild shit where off of like, hey, how's it going? And it's like, oh, my wife cheating on me. My house burned down. Jesus. We're in Walmart. I'm like, okay. And then because it's me, I'm like, tell me more. Tell me, what did you do? What type of fire was it?
And then
no, I need answers. I need to know what happened. Like I need to know, like I am now invested. Like I all in. Like I need to know. We're best friends up until I leave you. Because I need to know more about your existence in this earth. Because you're silly.
You're probably the only thing that's keeping them around. Telling the story.
Maybe.
They lost everything. If they didn't have this moment with you.
But I feel like a lot of people like resonate. Like I'll lock eyes and then they just start sharing. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let's do it.
You're like Lionel Richie. Hello?
No, kind of.
Is it me you're looking
kind
at
of?
you?
And the thing is, I mean, like if I'm
I can see it in your
I'm not doing anything either, I'm there. If I literally have nowhere to be, you can have my whole day. Like, let's talk. What's up? You're so interesting. That's usually where I come up with these wild stories because it's like, why not? That's usually my mantra. Why not and fuck it?
Yeah, that sounds like Sir Nygel.
Yeah, why not and fuck it? And sometimes they get together. Why not?
Fuck it?
Yeah.
No comma. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, that too. So it's like, all right, well, this is about to be dangerous.
Yeah, it's just what, fuck it.
It's energy.
Hey, it is what
I'm all about energy. And it's funny too, I told my brother this a long time ago, and he said this, and I kind of was like, I don't know about that. He was like, it's about energies, right? He's like, if people have weird energy, I don't like them around me, right? And I was like, oh, I guess. Like, like, mind you, couldn't really understand what he was referencing.
Mm-hmm.
But now as an adult, we talking about like peace. Somebody come around with some bad energy. Oh, get out of here. I don't want it. I want nothing to do with you. If you're like a negative Nancy, God, get out of here.
I've got a related energy story, and it was just confirmation, right? Okay. So last week I mentioned on the last episode, I don't even know what episode we're on for real. I think we're on 220. I don't know.
That feels low.
No, I think it's 220, maybe 221.
Maybe.
Anyway, the previous episode of this one, so go back if you haven't heard it, or check out our Instagram and or YouTube to see the clips of me speaking about this. Spoke about JK and them not necessarily being a person of their word, and I got a bad experience of them.
I thought you meant like a bad outreach. I was like,
no, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
I was like, look what happened.
No, not yet. It's possible, but I doubt it. I don't care. Sorry. Anyway, log into the socials again, and I'm still following the studio. I stopped following all that stuff because I realized I was following the studio that they work out of. And the studio had an event. And at the event, somebody showed me a clip. They showed me a clip from the event. And in the clip, it was somebody else, another artist, talking about the JK person in a real highlight. Like he was like, this man's a gift to Baltimore and he changed my life.
Oh,
and
okay.
However true that may be, it confirmed something for me because this guy who said that, I never understood why people like lean into him in such a way. like his backstory is a little interesting,
Okay.
but like not too far removed from any like rapper or
Yeah.
truck driver, or like it's not. I never found what it is that he currently does in association with like his life experience to be any different or any greater or any less capturing or captivating than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
But he is giving props and a big up to JK, and I'm just like, oh, I get it. You two are of the same ilk.
Energy. Yeah.
You've got the same energy, the same kinds of vibrations. And even though I don't have any personal experience with this one guy, I always just thought like, oh, y'all hustling together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it works. That's why it's so big and important, because you two are the same type of people. And that right there was just confirmation. Like I can't be like dealing with somebody else's energy. Like my perception or even like my reality of it ain't too far off. So like I know when this ain't gonna work for me. So like I had questions about the one guy, met the other guy and was like, nah. And then those two mesh. I'm just like, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's them. Like I can't do them. So your brother saying like energies, and now people might call it like vibes or whatever. It's all the same thing, and it's all absolutely true. Like sometimes you just know, like, nah, not for me.
No,
not for me.
And the thing is too, because I'm very like high energy a lot of times, and if I notice someone is draining me, which is crazy because I'm outputting a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking like, I don't know what type of measurements, I'm joules, right? Like, I guess that's what I'm gonna say. I'm out gigawatts. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here at 82 gigawatts and shit, right? And if I feel like I dropped to 40 and you still down, not only are you sapping me, but then you're not even improving. What type of void are you right now? I don't need a void. This ain't the Shadow Realm. Like I'm not Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I don't need to be out here.
Yo, I go to sleep. So I don't know if you know this about Amazon, but Amazon has live channels.
Yeah.
So you can watch Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I always watch a Fixer Upper or Tiny House or Biggest Loser. That's usually
it's tons of channels. I just didn't know that. It's a perk. It's a real perk to having a Prime membership. But anyway, they got a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, right?
I can believe it.
And I don't know how you play this game, because it's not just like the original Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a bunch of the different Yu-Gi-Oh seasons. Yeah. And it's just like, as they're playing the game, the rules change every single time.
Yeah. Honestly, I there's a mobile game, and it is the most confusing. There's always like a deck that's like pre-built that like is broken, but it's like trying to read what you need to do. It's like, well, you need to summon this only when you summon this after you close the game out and reopen it. And it's like, huh? Like it's the most like, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I
literally my card face down with in hopes that you will play your card in defense mode.
And the thing is, because Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Pharaoh be cheating, right? Because they'd be like, oh, I'm going to believe in the harder cards. No, you be like, no, I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. The magician girl, bring your ass here, girl.
I don't understand why it's called Yu-Gi-Oh! After the first season, because Yugi was the kid and the Pharaoh was Yu-Gi-Oh! And then in these other seasons, like DX, GX, VWX. Yugi is nowhere in there anymore.
It's like these other dudes.
There's like dudes in school. Dudes in the
it's pretty much Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's Power Rangers,
but instead of like they keep his name, but they just add like a Power Ranger jungle
space,
or whatever fuck. But yeah,
I don't get how anyone could ever play the game. Actually.
No, it's confusing. And then even like there's tournaments, right? I don't know if you know that, but they actually have like physical cards. And this guy brought this like this giant like deck that didn't break the rules, but after he played, they changed the rules because it was like the most like, I guess like the games were timed, and the way his deck was set up was that like he ate up all the time, and you couldn't do anything about it. And it was just like, they didn't have, like, I guess, a minimum or maximum of how many cards you could have of a card. And this one particular card was, like, broken, right? So he had, like, 30 of them. And so, like, he invested, like, a little small fortune into this, like, stupid deck. And, like, I mean, the shit was, like, this long or so. It was stupid. And they were like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. And they, like, legit had to, like, pause the tournament and, like, bring in, like, officials with, like, the rule book, like, because he chose to be violent. And I love it.
Yeah, he wanted to be a disruption.
Yeah, no, he was like, I am going, like, Either somebody did him wrong and he was like, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna just fuck this straight
So
up.
I want to know who was the villain in his story, like where that happened.
I bet you some girl was like, I'm gonna leave you because he has Exodia, and then he was like, never, never, ever. You're not gonna whip out Exodia. Or the Blue Eyes White Dragon on my ass again. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Pot of greed, bitch.
Another thing that's weird in that space is like you go into a grocery store, primarily Safeways, and they've got those big white vending machines in there with the LED lights.
I've seen them because I go to like, I want to say like anime stores, but like stores that have that type of stuff.
Well,
and I've seen they have like essentially a store that just has the vending machines.
But the ones in the Safeways explicitly are the Pokemon cards. And the thing I don't get is like, it'll be dudes like waiting, not buying cards, standing around waiting, checking their watch or looking at their phone. And it's like, are these machines releasing certain types of cards at certain times? Because I've seen it, because it's right by self-checkout. So if I'm checking out and it's just dudes waiting all hours of the day, not necessarily lines, but they aren't purchasing. They're just standing there talking. And they aren't always like dorks or dweebs or it might be like some real thugs in the line and stuff like that. So I just wonder, are they releasing packs at certain times?
I think because a lot of people will try to buy them and resell them. And I think after a certain point, there's limits to how often you can buy them. Because even with like Costco and like certain joints, when new packs come out, it's like a limit of 2.
Right.
So maybe they bought their 2 and they have to wait like a certain amount of time before they could buy another set because they don't want somebody emptying out the machine.
And then
nobody else can do it. You know what I'm saying? And then they have access to all of it because they just cleared it out, put it on a card or American Express or something, and just wipe the machine out. So I would bet you it's probably on a timer where it's like you can only buy cards like every 20 minutes or something like that. And instead of going home and being a productive citizen, they just wait there for 20 minutes.
They just wait around and do it again.
And then do it again. I would imagine. But at that point, it's like, why wouldn't you just buy multiple cards? I mean, bring multiple cards. Like have a MasterCard, a Visa, American Express, cash, and like a gift card. That's 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna ask one of the dudes.
I mean,
like,
I'm curious.
Why y'all waiting? Like, what's the game plan here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is the game plan?
I will give you a quarter if you say let's duel.
First of all, what am I going to do with a quarter?
I don't know, but I don't like gambling, so that's as much as I'm willing to separate from.
I found a quarter on the ground the other day, like by my car. I picked it up because it was a quarter, and there was a nickel right next to it, and I just left the nickel.
That is hilarious.
I was just like, I'm gonna take the quarter though, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But
let me tell you how I picked up a penny. It wasn't until I got to work, somebody was like, "Oh, a penny, those are worthless," and I was like, and then I remembered that he got rid of them, and I was like, I'm out here picking up trash. Like, I literally just picked up trash and brought it with me. I was like, I might as well just go out here just with a fork, like the stabby thing. Yeah. I was out here doing community service.
You absolutely were.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh, Jesus, like that's crazy. Crazy work.
It is. But I want to take some time out to read off some of the comments we got from episode 219.
Oh, okay.
So I'll put clips on the internet, Instagram and or I was about to say Facebook and or YouTube and
MySpace and Netscape,
Black Planet,
MySpace,
Magente, Asian Corner, College Club. I put clips on College Club,
AIM,
age, sex, location, and we got some responses, and I want to share some of them. So there was a clip in which I asked, "Do you watch the Winter Olympics?"
Cam motherfucking Smith.
Cam Smith. And the response we got from The Truth in This Art is, nah.
But it's Cameron motherfucking Smith.
Sir Nigel Sermon from last episode. The POP podcast said, "This is my stolen idea. I've been saying this for the last 10 plus years, that single people need a place to celebrate or need to be celebrated."
We do. Honestly, like, look, like I mentioned, visit our registry. I need to add stuff on there. I haven't done it.
We also have a registry, everyone.
Visit our registry.
Link will be in the bio.
Yeah, link will be in the bio. But like, for example, next weekend I have a baby shower to go to. Mm-hmm. In a month, we both have a wedding we're going to.
They don't have a registry, do they?
Yes, they do.
Where? Is it on the website?
Well, it's more so give us money or contribute to the gaming table.
I don't know anything about that. You'll have to fill me in.
Well, I can send you the link.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so essentially it's like you could help us with the wedding, I guess, or life or whatever. It's smart. I actually went. Side note, I'm pause. One of my homegirls, she got married and was like, help us buy a home. So essentially, they had this I guess like this 2D house, and you would contribute towards the house for them to get a house. So like you would click on like let's say like the shutters, and like, would you like to donate $60 towards the house? I was like, I love this idea because I'd rather, in my mind, feel like I'm helping you guys. Now, again, $60 towards a house is stupid because it's not going to actually get anything, right? But I like the idea of it's like, I'd rather you help towards getting a home where you and your family can prosper and be, wonderful together. And they have a home now. I don't know if that contributed, but I love that idea versus like buy me a t-shirt or like an apron or what. I don't know what the fuck. Either way, but wedding, baby shower. I feel like I don't have anything else beyond that. I have something to do with my fraternity. I don't know what we're doing, but something's got nothing going on with that. But that's all of us going. That's an experience. But and then I think, I guess technically Mother's Day in May,
Father's Day
in June, which I don't have to worry about, but I know some other people who do. But it's just there's a lot coming up. And it's like, damn. But I mean, I don't think we stole it, and I feel like single people want stuff too.
Well, someone had a suggestion for you, and that's B-ness to C-ness. They wrote a housewarming maybe.
But I feel like I've been in this house for 20.
Well, that's what we came up with. There's a 25-year
house to home.
House to home warming.
I'm gonna pitch it out to the group.
There was a post that I shared about Cam motherfucking Smith. And Hooksrub wrote, redhead is related to us, and he means that redhead people are related to black people. And I said,
Well, because ginger backwards is.
It is, isn't it? Damn. Close.
No, no, it's not. But I said it with such confidence, it fucks you up. I said it with such
you gotta
confidence.
You gotta reverse it.
No, I know, but I said it with such I was like, yo, ginger backwards, and you was like, people actually a word backwards. I think I said this to you one time, and I think it's hilarious. What's brown spelled backwards? N-word.
I was about to say noob, but yeah, you're right. N-word.
N-word. Take that how you want.
It was a setup the whole time.
Yeah. I like being racist.
And then shared some posts on YouTube, and again about the Winter Olympics. And Hooksrub said, we need to have Cam Smith on the show to talk to us about his training process.
Honestly, I would love to ask him because the guy who did like a sub 5-minute mile running up a hill, which is phenomenal. You're talking like a 9 speed on the treadmill almost, like booking it. He had a custom built shed with a treadmill inside of his place where he would just have, it was all black, and all he had was like the slopes and a projector in front of him and was just gunning it for hours. I know Cam did not do that.
Cam definitely didn't do that.
No, he did not do that. So I'm like, yo, this guy from, I think it was Poland, I want to say. Like some sort of like, he didn't need to actually work in that shed. He could have went out into the mountains.
The mountains in his backyard.
Yeah, and he was like, nah.
Training.
I'm training here so I can do it more.
You probably had to worry about like wolves and shit like that in the mountains.
I bet you the way he was winning, he'd come back with pets. I'm the wolf now. Or captain, whatever. I don't know how wolves work. I'm the alpha.
And also in that Winter Olympics clip.
You're like, I'm done with this.
They miss B Mom 6955.
Okay.
She just went a crying, laughing emoji.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one that we got some feedback on, it was about my frustrations with the consultation.
Oh, yeah.
And Hooksrub responded, it's definitely frustrating. He won't amount to anything.
Nope.
I share all that to say that these people have joined us in judgment, and you can too by commenting on a post of ours or leaving us a message at 202-642-9398 or sending us an email at dontjudgepod@gmail.com.
I'm gonna share something real quick before I go into my sermon.
Okay.
So it just reminded me. We were talking about. It reminded me about the Olympics. I had a little shindig, and we were talking about making sleep a competitive sport, which it is technically. They have competitions where you can actually go into sleep and different things like that. And it was like, how do you evaluate that? And we came up with a slur.
A slur
based off
insult.
Based off of the Sleep Olympics.
Sleep Olympics slur. I am ready.
And so initially we were talking about sleeping. It's like, I get hot. I don't like having, my bed sheets tucked in. I like, especially at hotels, I got to kick that shit off, right?
Okay.
I don't want to be, constrained like a cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be a sheet tucker. So, anybody who likes their sheets tucked in, you're a sheet tucker, and we know who you are. No? That's wild? Too aggressive?
No, it's
old school 90s.
it needs to be like incorporated more in the language. But yeah, a sheet tucker?
A sheet tucker.
I think that's a good one. I think it has the grounds for.
I'm telling you right now, because like if I let's say I did go to Greece with a young lady and she's finagled me because she's single and I didn't know.
You didn't know?
I didn't know she was single, but until I got to the trip, I was like, wait, this is where we at? Damn, I'm being played. I should have just done the Costco.
Should have just paid for the
Costco. I should have paid for the £7 rice instead of paying for this trip. And then I get to the hotel and she's like, you gotta keep it tucked in. You motherfucking sheet tucker.
Sheet tucking.
You sheet tucking bitch.
My mother told me.
And probably some low thread count too, you basic.
He's not even Egyptian.
Not even Egyptian tucked. Disgusting.
150 thread count. Bitch, I live on 600.
Ghetto.
The nerve. Sheet tucking ass bitch.
Yep. But anyway, I'm going to get into the sermon.
We're getting into the Sir Nygel's sermon.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So the Sir Nygel sermon for this week is when people go above and beyond with wild compliments. I'll give you an example. My mom and I were talking the other day, and she recently had it where she had a cap on her tooth, and it fell off. So she had to go to the dentist and get it put back on. She said that one of her sisters came by and was like, what the fuck wrong with your face? And I'm like, that's a wild thing to say to someone.
Is that a compliment?
Well, it's not a compliment, more so like, instead of just saying like, hey, what's going on with your tooth? Or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to get to the compliment part. But instead of like, it's just saying like, hey, what's going on? What's happening? Like I noticed things have changed. Nope. Fuck wrong with your face. Right? Or let's say, we talked to her earlier about the makeup. You okay? Is she not wearing makeup? You all right? You look sick. No, I just don't have my makeup on. I don't have my face. Now, the compliment part is where, because I've lost a lot of weight, I feel like the energy a lot of times I get is, oh yeah, you look good now. Because you were a fat, fugly bitch before. Like, what does that mean? Like, what do you, like, oh yeah, you look good now. You're no longer a whale of such. Where it's like, you could just gave me the compliment, You're like, you look good. But no, it's you look good because last time you did not. Or, like when you like, let's say you get dressed up, right?
Okay.
You clean up nice. Ooh, so I'm dirty half the time, bitch? You trying to say I got a 72-hour deodorant on? You don't like it? I'm letting this marination happen? And you're not cool with it? Also, I'm going to rant now. What also grinds my gears, okay? This is the thing, right? This is the problem I've had because I've always been larger, right? Mm-hmm. When people call me big man, right? I hate it. I loathe it. It vexes me. I'm using all the words.
Okay,
right?
okay.
It downright infuriates me when people will do that because it's like, if we're going to do characteristics, I could talk about you, but then I'm out of pocket. If you say, hey, big man, what's up, jagged tooth? What's up, baldy? What's up, unsymmetrical face ass motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm wild. What's up, Bama? What's up, dude? Get no bitches? What's up, shorty? What's up, big head?
Big head's a good one.
Bigfoot. I'm wild. What's up, dude? Can't grow no facial hair. I mean, like, what? Okay. Now I'm out of pocket, right? I'm wild and crazy. But you started the energy. I didn't want to do it. So those people who say like, what's up, big man, big guy, big chief?
Big chief.
Why? You could just say chief. You know what I actually had the other day at work, which I thought was crazy. I was like, yeah, I can't wear hats. I can't. My head's too big. This guy at work, love him to death. He's like, dang, yeah, you got a big ugly head. Huh? Where'd the ugly come from? Where did the ugly? How am I catching strays? I was like, I understand I admitted I got a big head. But a big ugly head? That's crazy work.
That means he's looked at your head before
and be like, that's the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen. Ugliest fucking head I've ever seen in my life.
That head.
This man came from. I was like, I even looked at him. I was like, where'd the ugly come from? He was like, it was the vibe. I was oh, what's it now?
Yo said your head gives off ugly energy.
Yo, I got ugly energy head, Joe. Pause. I'm out here with ugly head energy. Bruh, what? That was so unnecessary. And then I'm like, I could cut back, but I'm not going to. I mean, I could have, but I was at work. I'm not gonna do that at work. But any other time, it'd be on the cusp. Could be like, excuse me, big man. What you look like? Let me see what you look like. I need to know more about you because I want to make fun of you too. Cause you just basing it on my size. And then at the time, I hate it when somebody said it to me, and they big too.
Well, they got it right in their mind.
Yeah, but if anything, they call me tiny then.
Nah.
Because I feel like
they're
I
not trying to emasculate you. They're just trying to recognize that.
A fellow big man?
Yeah.
Cool, big man. I mean, it sounds weird saying it back.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be, hey, big man, what's up, Colossus? Like, I mean, like, what's up, Titan?
Titan.
I mean, Titan's actually pretty
Titan's
hard.
good.
Actually, Titan's actually kind of honestly, that's actually kind of tight. That's actually kind of tight.
So Titan?
Yo, what's up, big man? What's up, Titan? Bitch!
Yeah. I'm like,
what's up, buddy right there? We're best friends.
I might make a swole nigga blush. You call him Titan.
Yo, that's actually kind of tight. That's okay. That's locked in. I'm actually going to use that. If somebody is as well big, I might give the compliment, call him Titan. Titan's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool.
And then you do the Predator handshake that Arnold and gripping forearms.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And hit some, for the emperor, like some for the cheeseburger. I guess, something like, I don't know, but then Titan. Well, anyway, what I'm saying, but still, motherfuckers, come out of pocket for no reason. Oh, big ugly head, big man.
I think they're conflicted, right? Because they're giving you the compliment, but they really want to tell you something else, and they can't.
That's what I'm saying.
They just can't be forthcoming with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just don't be like that.
I remember years ago, many moons ago, before children, I was going out with a young lady to a special event, and her whole family was there, and I had been around some of her family before, but not like anything significant. And I remember her mom saying, "Bird," because that's my nickname. Bird,
okay.
I've never seen you dressed up this well before. And it just stuck with me. Because I was
like, how dare you?
I was just like, because I wear t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
But I'd be so fly.
I'm not in a tuxedo ever.
But still, it's such a wild, because it'd be like if you said to a girl, oh, you actually look good today.
I've been in positions where I have not wanted to comment on someone's weight loss because I was unsure if I was going to say the right thing or the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I needed them to bring it up. And I was like, oh yeah, I had noticed. I just didn't know how to.
Let me tell you, my mom has an uncanny ability to say I look like I've lost weight after I have eviscerated food the day before. Like, I'm like fucked up like a pizza and a half, ate like a burger, like not even like fell off the diet, like jumped off the diet, right? And she'd be like, "You looking good." I'm not doing good. Like I am not good. I mean, it might be residual before I jumped off of it, right? But I swear it's never like I'll literally come in smelling like pizza, and it'd be like, you look like you lost some weight.
Smelling like
I don't know if she knows
spices and everything.
Yo, I don't know if she knows, but it's probably coming out my pores. She'd be like, yo, did the Popeyes walk in here?
Of course she knows. She's your mother.
Yeah, maybe
she knows.
But she'd be like, yo, you look like you losing weight. I'd be like, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. But I will say, Costco Cutie today.
Okay.
She was like, hey. You're getting smaller. You keep getting smaller. I was like, oh, keep telling me nice things.
Appreciate it, sweetheart.
Yeah, keep telling me nice things.
I couldn't. I had noticed this young lady. She lost a significant amount of weight, and it was like gradual. It wasn't like Ozempic.
Yeah.
It was a thing, but I couldn't say anything because I was like, in my mind, me saying it is like saying, you used to be big as shit. Now look at you.
Well, see, that's where like the thing is. It's like I guess there's a way where like, hey. I noticed your work is paying off. Like, I feel like that'd probably be like, again, that's probably not great, but it's like, it is one of those things where it is nice to hear it, but it is the way you say it. Because again, you get call somebody a big ugly head, and you're like, hold on,
you got a big ugly body.
You looking good now, and it's like, hold on, you didn't need to add that extra part. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I see you finally got your life together, bitch. What? Huh? What'd you say?
You look like you care about your cardiovascular health now.
Yeah, you look like you actually care about yourself. You actually want to live now. Huh? What energy was I giving off before?
You didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, apparently.
Before, you was looking like you couldn't wait to die.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Like, you were speed running death.
Dream.
Yeah, you were speed running death. And it's like, now I can see you trying to do
like
something.
You give a fuck. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud you decided to do something about yourself. You fat bitch. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Chill out.
With your big ugly head.
Yeah, big ugly head and big ugly body. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's pretty unfair. I'm stuck on the big ugly head.
No, it was like, bro, I literally had to, like, we have, like, the spinny chairs.
Right.
I was facing, he's this way. I literally spun around. I was like, what the fuck he just said? Like, I'm coming straight to you. Like, it was so unnecessary. Like, it was just like, we was all talking about hats, and I was just like, I can't wear it because I got a big head. He was like, yeah, big ugly head. Damn. I was like, dog. And mind you, I just got the fresh cut too. So I'm like, I know it ain't ugly. Like, I mean, and now mind you, it's just, shaping it up. But it's like, it ain't like I got deformities. It ain't like I got hot dogs in the back of the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a smooth skull.
Damn.
I got a pretty good rounded skull. I feel like my mom didn't drop me or nothing. Like, it's all right.
Go home, stand in the mirror in the bathroom. Your head isn't ugly.
No, I haven't looked in the mirror since. Like, I honestly haven't looked in the mirror since.
It's a cute head.
I haven't looked in the mirror since.
Your mom thinks it's adorable.
Let me tell you right now. Right now, if somebody was trying to reach for my hair, like play my hair, I'd be like, no.
No,
it's ugly.
Lock the doors. Yeah.
No, it's like an ugly duckling, yo. It needs a blossom. I need to put a head wrap on it, like be like a cocoon, so it get metamorphosized into a butterfly or something.
A beautiful head.
Yeah, it's something. Fuck me up. Call me an ugly ass head. That's crazy.
What does head look like?
I don't even know. Cause I wasn't looking. But he was looking at mine. Cook me, man.
He's just coming in the office like, that nigga with that ugly head.
No, but it's so like, cause I fucks with him. He's a good dude. But it was just like, where's this strain coming from? Like, you choosing violence? It was early too. It was like 9:30 in the morning. It was just like, yo, look, I know none of us want to be here, but you ain't gonna be cutting me up, bro. That was so funny. It was funny as hell. Yeah. I know you didn't mean like with malice. Yeah. But it was just like, I didn't know we was there. Like, you cutting me up. Cutting me. All I had to do was be like, yo, that was like, that was a good one. Like, usually, I usually have a quick comeback. Like, he caught me off guard because it's not my comfort zone.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, what hat do I have on?
When you spun around, he was back there like this.
No, he might as well. No, he didn't do it, but that's what I saw. Like, it was just like a finish him. And I was just like, damn. I was like, yeah, you got it. I was like, that was funny. All I could say was, for real? like that's when you know you get cooked. Like, I was like, my stars. Like, I do declare, you cooked me, son. I am well done. Put me out to rest. Like, let me simmer on the counter. Like, I am done. Goodness.
You have done too much, sir.
Goodness. Cooked me, son. That shit was funny, though. That was funny. Yeah, but yeah, backhanded compliments, man. I don't like them shits. If you gonna give me a compliment, give me a compliment. Or you gonna say something, you know what I'm saying? Be positive. Be like, hello, beautiful king. Hell yeah, I'll take that. It'd be weird, but I take it.
Yeah, if I ever call a young lady queen, just know I mean it, but I don't. But I mean it.
Yeah. If anything, morning princess, maybe, because you don't rule nothing.
Grand Rising Queen.
One of my boys texted me the other day like, Grand Rising King, I hope you have a wonderful day. I was like, you know what, this made my motherfucking day. Like, Grand Rising back to you, King. Have a great one. I was giddy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was. I hope it was the day after someone said you had a big ugly head.
Yo, honestly, no, it wasn't.
All right.
It fucked me up. Like I said, I haven't even look like, the hat looking at me right now. I don't even look at it. Like, I don't even look at the eyes with it because I know my head is big, bro. Like, I can't wear hats like that. Like,
I was telling somebody something. I don't remember what I said exactly, but it was like cap. Let's just say I said I had to put on my thinking cap.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, but I don't really like caps, so it was my thinking snapback.
Oh, okay.
And then they said something back. It's not funny. I'm sorry. This was a sad transition.
Well, no, but I'm a snapback. Look, I can't wear snapbacks.
Yeah, that's a big.
I just gotta. It's like
it's just open in the back.
I'm a whore. I'm a snackback whore. Them things is open. I can't fasten them.
Wide open.
Yeah, it's wide open. I can't.
It wide.
I always liked it because you remember when Van Stream, Van
Helsing.
What's the brand? The had a lot of patches. They were the trucker hats. Von
Dutch.
Thank you. Van Helsing.
It was a lot of different. Van Ness is like a musician.
Metro staff.
Like a musician.
Anyway, Von Dutch. I used to love those hats.
Mm-hmm.
Could not wear them. Even at one point when they used to come out with the Hot Topic versions, could not wear them. I was like, oh, I really want to wear these motherfucking hats, man. But I can't, to this day, cannot wear a snapback. And even if I get like a fitted, 8.5 easy. And New Era does not make that.
I don't ever want to know the truth about my fitted hat size. Because there was a point in my life I was a 7.5. Yeah. And then that point stopped a long time ago, and I don't want to know what it's like. But
see, that's also the 7.5 is only because Fabulous used to wear them big, right? But then when I sweated in it, it shrank, and then I was like, I almost needed 7 3/4. I got 7 5/8.
I got to a 7 3/4.
Oh, no, 8 5/8 or whatever.
I got to a 7 3/4, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah,
that's why I started
my life.
Snapbacks.
I tried to order one from like Amazon once, and it was like Xing Shang's, store or whatever. When I got it, let's just say I could put it on one of these stuffed animals because that shit did not come in as an 8. I think it was like a 2X. And I was like, oh, what's the circumference? I'm measuring my head with like IKEA tape and shit. Nope. Nope. Yeah, can't struggle. Actually, even that hat, I mean, technically it is a snapback, but it was like from a company that specifically made it for big heads. And even then it's like on the last knot.
I'm starting to feel like our coworker. Maybe you do have a big, ugly head.
No, I got a big head. Not big ugly head. You know, I actually would snapped it off because I usually always say, because I always, like my mom always just say, the bigger the head, the more brains you got. And I'm like, yeah. And then I guess he took offense to that because he was like, no, you got a big ugly head. Oh. Like, not only do you not have more brains, but it's ugly. Like,
my mom says it's cute though.
Yeah, no, look.
He tended to disagree.
Yeah. I mean, he fried me.
That's crazy. But what's not crazy is this break we're about to take, but we will be back on the other half.
Do you enjoy your meat tasting? Because I sure do. And if you want flavor that hits differently, check out hooksrub.com. Use promo code JUDGE and get 10% off your order. That's JUDGE for 10% off, because bland meat should absolutely be judged.
That was good. That was great. Hooksrub.com. Use our promo code JUDGE at checkout. And we're back in this hole after that ad from Hooks Rub and Spices.
Mm-hmm.
You been watching anything on TV?
Not really. I've been convinced to. I'm just gonna be nerding out at this point. One of I guess people at work was telling me about because we were talking about Star Trek, and I was gonna start watching Deep Space Nine.
Okay,
so that's on my list of things to start watching because a lot of the anime is kind of wrapping up for the like a lot of the newer anime is wrapping up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, I kind of want to get into something. So I've had 2 people essentially at work confirm that it's a good show.
Deep Space Nine, like the old?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
I just never watched it, and this is again me geeking out because the Ferengi, which is a species with the big ears, they typically were depicted on like Star Trek Next Generation, even Voyager, and the original Star Trek as like sleazy.
Yeah.
And so I like when I saw them as like a predominant character or species on the show, I was like, well, I don't want to watch this shit. But then I was told that apparently the people that were represented on the other shows were outliers, and actually they did a really good job depicting them in the show. So they were like, you should watch it. And I was like, all right, well, so with that being said, my goal is to start watching Deep Space Nine because I even have normal television. I canceled it a long time ago. And I'm either a pirate watching stuff out there in the ether or Crunchyroll or High Dive or Amazon.
I bought an antenna because I got rid of like cable.
Yeah, or Amazon, whatever it might be on those. But a lot of that stuff is like, it's not like current. It's just like reruns. I feel like most times.
Yeah, most
I watched Las Vegas not that long ago. Actually, I like that show
because it's got that girl
Vanessa Marcel.
There we go.
I love her.
I watched on Netflix. They have a documentary about dudes in the red pill lifestyle.
Oh yeah, I heard about that because I think one of the guys, or I don't know if this is accurate or not. One of the guys was on like that British talk show guy. I want to say Pierce. Oh, whatever. But I think they interviewed him or something.
Yeah, it's a British dude that does the documentary. I can't think of his name. Two things that I want to say about it, maybe three. All of these red pill dudes are fucking children. They are
I agree with that.
Little boys trying to play adult the way a little boy would think an adult should be.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was watching it, it's this dude, I'm going to get his name wrong. I think his name is like H2 Tiki Taki. It's a ridiculous name.
I mean,
but he's British. He's got a white mom and I guess a black dad. And when I looked at him, I was like, oh, that's the alternate universe version of J. Delnegro. Because he just looks like me, but he's just like swole or whatever.
Okay.
I recorded the screen and sent it to someone else, and they were like, oh, it's gay Delnegro.
That is hilarious.
Just immediately gay Delnegro. Without me saying anything, I was like, I sent them that, and they said gay Delnegro.
That's funny.
And I was like, all right.
That's a very quick-witted response.
Just like, oh,
that's funny.
Yeah, but I watched that. I have watched Ray J go off. I don't know if you know anything.
Show or
nah. Do you know Cam and Mace? They have a show. I don't know how often they do it, but it's like a podcast where Cam and Mace talk about stuff.
Cam and Mace. Yes.
And recently, Sean was on there.
He's out.
Yeah, he's a politician in Belize or something like that.
Okay. All right.
Sean's been out for a while, but anyway.
All right, sure.
They were on there talking, and Cam posed the question like, "So what is this I hear about you both messing with Brandy at the same time?" Mace publicly, he dated Brandy for a while.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, isn't Ray J his sister?
Brandy's sister?
But I was like, okay, now I get what you're saying.
But apparently, Sean and Mace were dating Brandy at the same time, but Sean didn't know that Mace was dealing with it, and Mace was keeping it play and not saying anything about it. Brandy knew what she was doing.
Yeah, because she was in between.
She was
both of them.
Dealing with both of them. And they had a conversation. It was on some how niggas be talking, right? Because Sean does a funny thing. Sean does politician Sean, where he speaks and his chest is upright and he's slowing it. And then he talks like he was Sean that grew up in the Bronx or wherever he was from.
Yeah.
And it's just two different worlds. Yeah, the code switching is severe. So he was Sean Poe instead of Sean the politician. And he was just like trying to play like, I don't want to say too much, but he did say, I fucked her and then he immediately followed up, I was fucking with her. Like, he didn't want to say fuck, but he said it. And I don't think that he said it in terms of like, it's not true. I think he didn't want to say that word. He just wanted to like keep it colloquial and just say like, yeah, we was dealing with each other.
It's different than saying like, yeah, we hooked up back in the day too. I was beating them. You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different energy.
And then Mace said nothing. He was like, I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, at that point, he
was just like, the story basically is like she was dealing with Mace. Sean came along. They were hanging out for a while, whatever. So Ray J caught wind of it. And Ray J went off. He said some more booty goon shit, and it's crazy because I can't find the clips anymore. He said, I'm going to give these niggas a venereal.
Okay, he's weird.
He said, like, I'm going to pull your panties down and bend you over and give you something you ain't never got before. I'm going to give you niggas a venereal. And he was talking about, like, inviting other goons in to, like, butt fuck these dudes.
Partaking
like,
the Buddhist.
It was crazy. It was just like, it wasn't as crazy as when Ray J went off on Fabulous on the Breakfast Club years ago, when he told Fabulous he was going to bring some booty goons out to get him. But
that's such a weird threat. Like,
well, if you,
it's not a threat at all, actually.
I mean, not just it's you threatening my asshole.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but it's like, why do you have an army of booty goons?
Because he fucks with the gay mafia.
Yeah,
like,
I guess. I mean,
that's who Ray J is.
But then not only do you fuck with the gay mafia, but the mafia that also be taking booties, like, right? Like, they don't just have money laundering; they also be grabbing the booties.
They be grabbing ass.
That's wild. That's a unique group to be hanging out with.
Have I watched? Oh, I did see a hentai car in real life. I did see a hentai car in real life. It wasn't completely covered in hentai.
Yeah,
but it was like one side of the car.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a maroon colored Scion.
Oh,
so like the XB. The XB
like
was the boxy, the square one. It was that, and
you know, I'm not gonna lie. If I was to imagine one of the cars, that would be it.
And it had like white, so the art was in white, and just on the driver's side, because it's maroon. So just on the driver's side, it was like hentai girls, like what's sublimated across the driver's side of the car. So like I couldn't make out specifics, but I knew I was looking at like big squishy boobs and shit.
Yeah, most times it's usually the face, because like I guess it's the climax phase, or you include the titties.
Yeah, it was
also with the climax.
But it's just a bunch of them, like just all over that side.
That's a choice.
Car.
Okay,
that's definitely a choice.
See, I would always say, and this is just me, I guess, being judgmental on the judging the freak at this point, right? Maybe a Scion shouldn't do that. A souped up, like foreign car, like a Fast and the Furious joint, you totally get away with it. But if you drive a regular ass car, like you can't have a Honda Civic and put hentai girls on it, unless it's got like $100,000 under the hood, which I don't think it does. No, not this time. But like you need to have like a Supra or like an Acura, some sort of fancy, expensive Acura, maybe. Like a souped up Subaru, maybe, like with a twin turbo, like a muscle car import. Fast and Furious style with the joint. You walking up with a boxed out Scion, a maroon joint with a hentai on one side, you are a menace to society. Like I don't know. That seems crazy.
I felt like it was crazy. Like why are you driving that?
I'm saying that's why. Because it's not even like, I appreciate the car. Like if one thing is like, you put the money in the car, and this was the only thing else you could spend money on. Maybe, I don't know. Like I don't know the thought process. I would never do it, even though I think it's hilarious. But I would never do it. But like to do that to a normal car, that a V4 maybe V6
maybe,
it just doesn't make sense.
It might, yeah.
Like I feel like there's goldfish on the floor in that car. Like I don't know why. And not even saying he has kids, but just goldfish.
In the front, he's got goldfish.
There's snacks on the floor. Yeah. There's snacks on the floor. And you have hentai on the one side of your car?
On his side. On their side.
But that's the wildest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have it on both. You got to wrap the whole fucking thing.
Honestly, in all fairness, because I was going the opposite side down the road, I don't know if it was on the other side.
Even if it was, it wasn't. Was it on the back?
No.
It was no.
Yeah, it was just on the side.
Don't do that. If you're going to do it, commit. Do the whole fucking thing. But again, you can't do it on a regular car. It's like almost having like, you know, like when people have like those like Honda Civics and they got like a Mercedes-Benz icon on the back. Like, don't do that. It's not that. Don't do that. Just stop.
Just a car.
Or you go like AutoZone and buy every accessory and put it on it. Like you got flame shit on it.
I saw these hubcaps.
See, hubcap I could
No. These hubcaps I saw, it was like not a super kitted out, but it was, I don't know, it was a two-door something. It was black. And it had like, you know, red trimming and stuff like that. It had a huge spoiler. illegally tinted windows, but it had these hubcaps on it, and they had red in the like, I don't even call it the spoke, but like the hubcaps were like smoke gray, and then they had these red like details in there, and I was like, that shit hard, even though I know they hubcaps.
Well, that's probably why, because they probably bought it and then they probably spent a lot of time prepping, painting, and getting it on there. And but that type of joint, that's love, right? That's dedication. Like that's awesome until you hit a pothole and then that shit's
it's just rolling down the fucking street. Rolling down the street, but
like that's tight. Like even if you do, like I remember even one of my friends, he did it where like he lost his hubcaps because getting hit potholes in this area is trash, and he painted the inside of it. Like where it would be, and it looked good. I mean, given in the scheme of things, I mean, he'd probably be called ghetto, but I mean, I liked it. I mean, like it's again committing to it, right? But even with that, like your place, right? Like I mean, you wouldn't put that on like a Lamborghini.
You're not showing up to the spot with your hubcaps, is you?
I mean,
you going in the car wash and hanging out on the side lot, like with the hubcaps. You doing that?
No, I'd be worried the paint come off. Unless you like seal it.
Who knows?
At that point, you're putting a lot of. You probably spent $50 on these hubcaps, and you probably put like $200 worth of paint on it.
Yes,
that's crazy.
Yes,
I mean,
better than getting your rim stolen.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Because I've had my rim stolen. Actually, the other day, I was talking with a friend, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I remember you had your gray truck." I was like, "Yeah, me too." And so I told him, I was like, "Yeah, they stole it." And they left it on the ground. And the cop had the audacity to be like, "Did your car have wheels?" Bitch, I hate you. I hate you, Officer Craig, or whatever the fuck your name is. He said, "Did your car have wheels?" Nah, I'd tell him. Nah, they got there. Because they left it on the side of the street. And I was like, do you think I just left it there with no wheels? Like, that's crazy.
I think I realized that my neighborhood, so I live off a main artery, and if you go around my complex, if you go further down the road, it's just like some townhouses, and further down, it's a bunch of other apartments and stuff. But there's a stretch of road where it's just like field, right? And it just like bends. There's no living. It's got the water drainage things that you have in townhouse communities, and just a field for a stretch. And like sometimes I'll walk the neighborhood because I'm just trying to get some steps in or whatever. And I've noticed it'll be different cars lined up at different times that won't have plates on them.
Oh, that's their dumping site.
Like this is where they're dumping cars. Because it was an Audi, and I was like, this joint's sweet. Like what is, because where it's parked at, there are no houses. There's a stretch where there's no houses.
Stole them, and then they just leave them.
And then on the one side I walked down was the driver's side because it was parked on the other side of the road. I was like, this joint nice. So I came back on the other side, and then I saw the damage and everything, and then I realized there weren't any plates on it. And I said, oh, they be leaving the cars here.
Because it buys them more time.
They be leaving them here, and the police ain't really checking for them. Because then when I looked around, once I saw that car, looked around, I saw a BMW. I saw like a two-door or something, like a Lexus or something. I was like, oh, this is where they leave the cars when they steal them. They be back for them, but right now, you're just going to leave it right here.
Yeah, probably joyride in them. Come back around,
put another plate on it, and kick it off again.
Yeah, and buy some time until they get found out.
Because it ain't like if you see the car, like if they done an investigation and someone's got a Ring camera and they see the car going down the street, what you're not going to see is anybody getting out the car.
No, but even they're not going to be able to identify that's the car that they're looking for either.
Exactly.
So it's like to them, it's just a random car that just drove down the neighborhood and parked, and the guy got out.
Went about his business because he got on the uniform. You ain't gonna be able to see him. Had a hood up.
Yeah,
all black.
One time the police asked me, describe the motherfucker that just robbed your car. It was like green pants with a 4-leaf clovers, gray sweater, and shoes. I'm like, damn, that's me. Like,
he dressed like this. Except
it was like, he's wearing blue jeans, black shoes, black hoodie, black hat. I'm like, I'm wearing that right now. Like, I stole my own car.
Very moment. This is.
Then I tried to tell him, like, license plate started with G. He's like, it's a truck. It wouldn't start with a G. I was like, what? Like, he said, like, was I blind? Like, I was trying to chase it down. Like, but the blood, I don't know. Like,
someone gave me a trick to remember my license plate because I didn't know it. And then they was like, oh, I know it's your car because it says sexy ass. And I was like, what? It says sexy ass.
I can see that.
And it does.
Yeah.
And then one day I was somewhere in a parking lot and then I saw a car that said sexier. Because mine is 6ES and the other car was 6ER. And I was like, I guess you win.
Yeah.
Sexier. So,
no, I mean, perspective.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
But it's funny how you like try to remember stuff because, like I'm not gonna give my cell phone number out, but one of my cell phone numbers it ends with like a 0711, right? And I was like, oh well, I'm always out there like 7-Eleven, and it was like, oh thank heaven 7-Eleven. I'm from DC, so it's a 202 number, and I was like, and whatever I was like, all you need to do is remember the middle digits, and it was like, after I explained it, people were like, that's a lot, but then everyone I explained it to remembered my number, and I was like, yeah. Because you're going to be like, that's the dumbest thing ever. And then moving forward, you will always think of Nygel and 0711.
On 3 separate occasions in the wild, because you're saying people now remember your car, just made me think of this. 3 separate occasions in the wild, someone said to me, don't you have a podcast? So like, I've been in spaces where it has nothing to do with anything. And they've said to me, don't you? And that feels good, like the compliment that we're all looking for when we're not told that we have a big ugly head.
Yeah, big ass ugly head. No.
So 3 times in a while, it was because one person, they asked me a question from the clip and I was like, oh, you watched the show. And then the other 2 people straight up was like, I watched the show and this is what I think, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, we made it.
Yeah.
The jury's in real life.
Yeah, I've had like one person mention that. I want to get them on ATM. Where essentially
ATM, they got money?
Huh?
ATM, they got money?
No, his name is ATN.
ATN.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he mentioned like, yeah, I be seeing you on podcasts, and I saw your podcast. Whatever you're doing, it's been showing up on my feed, and I was like, well, that's Jay, because I don't do it. not that I wouldn't. I just my man be doing it. So, but when he said it, because he we'll talk about it later. But yeah, no, he mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, get you on here.
Come join us.
Mm-hmm.
Join us.
Yeah, but same kind of energy. It's like, oh yeah, and it's like, yeah, you should watch it. And then it's like, then I'm like, oh, what do I be saying on there?
Yeah, think about it. Like, oh, did I say the other thing that's interesting is trying to like explain the show and being able to like actually give a reference of topic. Like, what's your show about? Nonsense. And like, let me give an example. We were talking about Olympic athletes who still have to have jobs and report to teams meetings in between events, because they didn't get the PTO. Like that's the kind of stuff we talk. And so it's been I've been talking of the show and about the show a little bit more recently, and it's been a good feeling. So thank you all out there for joining us in Judgment, and keep it up. Keep coming in, saying something to us, and wanting to participate to help this show flourish and grow. And go to our Amazon page so that you can buy us stuff.
Yeah.
Need stuff.
Registry. Make this house a home.
We're expecting a bigger show, and we need your help. Mm-hmm. Do you want to buy our shed?
Yeah. That actually be tight. I love that.
All right. So I want to talk about something.
Cool.
Call it the Internet on Trial. And this go round. Hoping it's an earworm and it just gets stuck in people's head, and every now and again they're just singing.
It's sound catch.
Someone asked, what's the song you're listening to right now? I was like, this one. And I sent them a copy of The Internet on Trial. So I wanted it to get stuck in their head too. But anyway, Internet on Trial is something I've seen online that deserves some sort of judgment or verdict about it. And it isn't necessarily like guilty or innocent, but it still remains the same. We need to talk about this. And what we need to talk about is, does Afroman really deserve our interest right now?
Deserve? Probably not. However, I enjoy that it's there.
So I am going to share some content from an Instagram creator named I'm Not a Lawyer, and she does really good reviews and provide information on different subjects. Like she talked about the Uncle Nearest stuff and what's going on with that. And she was probably the first person I've seen giving some sort of coverage of Afroman. She introduced me to what the hell's going on with Afroman. Okay. And for those of you who don't know, he was brought up on a defamation lawsuit that he in turn won.
Yeah, he did.
Police said that basically police had a warrant, went to his house looking for drugs and hostages and
a dungeon,
sex people and all kinds of stuff.
I heard dungeon was one of the words.
Found nothing, and he had security footage because he has cameras in his house, and I guess his wife or whoever also recorded some things, and they cut his camera, kicked down his door, broke his gate.
Allegedly stole money.
They took $5,000 from him and only gave him $4,600 back.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
And he, no charges were brought against him, whatever. So he immediately made songs.
Yeah.
Like Lemon Pound Cake, Will You Help Me Replace My Gate, or some other shit.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
And I haven't listened to most of the songs because who cares about like?
I mean, he's not a good artist. No, it's just very funny. Like it seems like very like SoundCloud energy, right? Like,
yeah, I get it. And so the cops said they were. Well, I think Lemon Pound Cake has over 3 million plays on YouTube.
Well, because this is ridiculous. But like go ahead, finish your job.
So the cops brought him up on defamation charges. Mm-hmm. And I think he was facing 4. It started with 6 and then it became 4. And basically they said they're embarrassed. They're being ridiculed. Mm-hmm. Like kids are making fun of him. He made songs about one of the cops' brothers being a pedophile. He called one of the lieutenants who was there, Lickamlo Lisa. The thing is, everything he said or did was like factually true because he found out information and he put it in songs and he used footage from his security system to show that these cops did this. And he just made music about
his experience
using the truth under satire. Was it satire or spoofing? Like it just, he had a creative license, but he never told any lies. And the jury found him not guilty on any charge. So,
well, he allegedly fucked one of the people's wives, right?
Because
that's what was in the song.
I know it's in a song.
Yeah, but
I don't think he. That
was a lie, then technically.
No. I don't think he. What he said was under like one of those statutes that you can get away with that kind of stuff. But, and I don't think he actually said like the wife's name. He said something around it. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what I think is funny? Because well, again, I'm very like I've only seen a couple parts of this, so I do not know that much information. But I think the one that he did the song where I fucked your wife or whatever he said, she allegedly, I think she has a mixed baby. Well,
I can actually pull up a clip. From officer testifies that Afroman's song about sleeping with his wife has caused him distress.
Oh yeah, it would cause me distress too.
Let's see.
He probably looking at mixed baby all the
false light due to Mr. Walters saying he had sex with your wife.
Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Good catch on that.
Yeah.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light?
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
No.
Could you hear that?
I couldn't hear anything.
You couldn't hear anything?
No, really? I mean, I seen the clip though. I mean, I think he like it was just like I don't know if I could say that for sure if my wife cheated.
If my wife cheated.
I mean, I heard it like it was very low. I just couldn't make out what it was saying. I assume it's gonna come through on the playback.
I hope it's coming through on the playback. But he basically said, "I don't know," and I think that's the part where it just was like, "Well, if you don't know, then."
But that's the thing. Like that's why I think it's funny because I've seen that clip and it's just like, yeah, do you think you're right? He's like, well, I don't know. I'm not sure about anything. And it's like, what do you mean? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't say he's ruining you if you don't know for a fact. Because it was like, do you know? Like, I think it was just like, I really want to win this case. I'm willing to say whatever I want, but also like I don't know what to say either. So it was like, well, do you think? Do you know for certain she fucked him or not? Nah. What? Like, what?
Yeah, I think
like, you might as well you just gave him the case.
You just gave it to him. Yeah. The other part about Afroman that like most people don't realize, because like who cares about people's personal life, is would you still feel the same way about Afroman if you found out he was MAGA?
I mean, probably not.
and that's my point.
I don't feel anything about him. I mean, like, honestly, I think what he did was hilarious because he came up and wearing a fucking USA suit, which is crazy work. But then, like, his rights were violated.
Yes, I kind of agree that, like, he's kind of insignificant, and
yeah, like, honestly,
just the champion moment for First Amendment rights. Yes, but then hearing that he's MAGA is like, what? And there's no outright confirmation outside of him saying that he took a picture with the president. He had on that same suit when he took a picture of the president. Actually said he ran.
He got mileage. Okay.
He actually said he ran for president.
He did? Okay.
He did, yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Harambe one time was on the ballot.
Yeah, he lives in a town in Ohio where the percentage of white people is like 98%, and then everybody else is the 2%. Mm-hmm. His wife's white. He agrees with conservative values, with the exception of like legalized weed.
Yeah, that's why I know him because I got high. Like back in college, that was like the funniest song.
I never thought anything about. I was like, this is a waste of time. It just felt like a waste of time. Like why? Same thing now. It's just like why?
No, I agree. But you know, I mean, I only thing I appreciate, and regardless of his political beliefs, is this shows that how shitty this police department was, because the community, from what my gathering is cooking these people. Like they got shirts, they got merch.
Yeah, he's made money off of.
But like even the community is supporting, like making merch, like pretty much making fun of these officers. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, how bad do you have to be? Like imagine if they were good officers. I feel that the community wouldn't betray you. But the fact that the community is like, yeah, fuck these guys. Like you gotta be wild right now.
Well, I mean, they gave a visual representation. Like he had footage to fight back. Everything. I guess I'm questioning myself because I was cool with the idea that Afroman, fought back for First Amendment rights. But once I heard that he might be MAGA, and I was like, what? Fuck that dude. It immediately became fuck that dude for me.
Oh, well.
Because like, if it in fact is true and it's more than just being conservative, that means he supports like someone who infringes on the rights of people. And I can't get down with that.
I understand.
Like they should have ate his mama's lemon pound cake. Like just straight up. They should have been more disrespect.
Yeah.
Like, and the claim on the pound cake is kind of crazy because it's really like the dude just looked and then he looked again. It's like, oh, that's pound cake. It wasn't like he was like, ooh. It's like he just looked at it and he just made a story off of it. And
I didn't know the details. All I saw was one guy with a clip. It was like, yeah, I like to thank Afroman because now my wife made me his Afroman's pound cake and she made her own pound cake. So now I got 2 pound cakes. And I was like, this is the fattest fucking Instagram I've ever seen in my life, and I'm here for it. But I haven't paid much attention to it because again, it's like it's Afroman. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I think we sometimes make folk heroes out of people, and then we learn more about the people, and we're like, what? This person's fucking whack. Like,
but that's like even the fact that it's like I was like, wait, why did the police raid? Honestly, not to lie, I was like, oh, he's probably up to some criminal shit, right? And so then it's like, oh, he's not. I'm like, well, that ain't right.
He's just a black man that owns a farmland, and he's not supposed to be there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like.
And somebody probably was like, yo, this man got dungeon and all this other stuff, and they were like, all right, well, let's raid him. But then they didn't do it right.
Lieutenant Lickum Low Lisa or something like that.
No, it made her cry. Yo.
Crazy.
I was like, that's crazy. But then, like, even you see him on the stand, he's like, do you feel it's okay to make her cry? He's like, well, my children were crying when that gun was in the. I was like, all right. First off, I was like, I didn't know they let witnesses or people on the stand talk so much because
it's a civil trial. That's why.
Oh, about even then,
it's just
okay.
So like,
I was like, damn. I was like, anytime I see you on TV, they be like, answer the fucking question. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much. But he was laying in on him. But I didn't know the other components either, though. So
I think it was easy for him to win because the jury was just looking at it like, you damn right, you're not gonna come in my door. I ain't do shit wrong.
No, he didn't.
And then fuck the police at the same time.
Yeah.
But for him to be like a folk hero in a crazy suit, it was feel good for a moment until I heard more, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not okay with that. Like,
I'm not okay with the suit. I feel like this is the reason why, like, sometimes, you get that look, like when that black person does something and everybody look at you. That's the energy he gives off when he's wearing that. Like, I wouldn't want to be in that courtroom because they'd be like, "Get your mans." I'd be like, "I don't know."
It's his fucking attorney looked like he had an attorney that looked like, oh, you're going to jail.
You know, honestly, I just assumed he was representing himself.
I thought that too until I saw there was actually.
I'll tell you, I have not researched anything with this guy. It just randomly like started showing up. I was like, "What's Afroman?" I was like, because I got hot, and then they played like a song. I was like, "Oh no, that's him," because his voice is very, very unique. And I was like, "What the fuck what's going on?" And I was like, "You know what? I don't care." Because then, the other news, like, because news is just constantly moving. And, I heard Chuck Norris was in the hospital and he passed. And I was like, that's better news than this. And, I moved on.
Yeah, when Chuck Norris died, I was just like, well, now Bruce Lee is in heaven giving him roundhouses to the face because fuck Chuck Norris.
Yeah. Well,
the reason fuck Chuck Norris is because he's a Trump supporter.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once you find out about people, like, who they actually are, it's just like, I don't agree with this. Yeah. And I get, like, you just want to enjoy what you want to enjoy. But there are just some things I'm like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck you. I hope it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope it hurt when you went out. Because something happened in Hawaii. He was in
some medical thing. I don't know what it was. Again, didn't research.
Old people shit, he's 80 something. Like,
he was like 86 or something like that.
Like, old people die. Like, we all gonna get kicked the bucket one day. Sometimes I just hope it hurts for some people. Mm-hmm. Like, they deserve to feel the wrath of something.
Okay. Word.
And I guess that's the beginning of my villain origin.
Yeah, maybe.
Someone listening to this right now, I just turned into a villain.
Maybe.
Because I said I hope it hurts.
Honestly, like, that's a lot of time. I was telling my mom that earlier today. I was like, a lot of stuff I do is just pure spite. I like to just do it just because I know it's going to infuriate people. Mm-hmm. I know I'm a villain in multiple people's story. And I love that. That's all I'm going to leave it at.
So you're going to leave it at?
Yeah, because I am. And I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I don't have much else to cover in the show. Anything else you want to talk about, man?
No, I can't think of anything.
All right. Well, this has been episode 120.
220.
Damn, you're right. 220. I am slipping on my pimping. This has been episode 220 of the Don't Judge Me podcast. Remember, you can join us in judgment by responding to where we are. You can give us a call at 202-642-9398 or giving us an email at dontjudgepod@gmail.com. Sir Nygel, do you have any words for the public out there?
What you old big ugly ass. No, I fucked up. Anyway, bye.
Don't judge me.